Good afternoon, everybody. I'm popping on because yesterday I was watching This Morning on ITV, as is my wont while I'm staying here looking after Mum, and they had a phone in about women who were missing their ex, and women that came on very emotional, really struggling, and they were saying that they knew that their ex was bad for them, they know their ex had treated them badly, that they were in a bad relationship, all that sort of stuff. But they couldn't stop missing them, and they were struggling to get over this. And it suddenly dawned on me, ladies, you're not missing your ex. You're missing hope. You're missing the plans that you made together, the future that you thought you were building with that person, the potential that that relationship had. Because I can bet you bottom dollar, when it was good, it was really, really good. And it's a case of, well, why couldn't it always be that good? Because clearly we had potential to be amazing together. And that's what you're missing. That's what you can't get over. And I think that's incredibly hard. We always think we're missing the person, but actually what we're missing is something ethereal, something that isn't real. It's something that we looked forward to, we hoped, we manifested in our dreams and in our future that we saw ourselves. So how do we deal with that one? We take time, and it's hard. And you cry a lot about what you've lost, the future that you feel you have lost, that future of going on cruises or travelling around the world or going to Australia or having grandchildren together, whatever it is that your plans were, that security that you had, the fact that you had somebody to ferry the way forward with, to hold the rough seas together. And now suddenly you're on your own again, and you're having to do this all on your own, and those dreams that you had are probably less of a reality now, because how are you going to do this on your own? But you know what? Once you've given yourself time and you've cried and you've processed and you've realised that, yeah, all those wonderful things you could have had in your life are perhaps out of reach, at least for the time being, you would have had to share them with someone who made you feel less than, who made you feel unworthy, who made you feel not a woman, not loved, who gaslighted you, made you feel as if you were going crazy, made you feel as if everything was your fault. Whatever they did to you, you would have had to put up with all of that to live this great future that you saw for yourself. And I don't know about you, but I've come to realise I don't want that. I don't want to go on a cruise with someone who makes me feel like that. I don't want to pay off my mortgage and have, I don't know, a relatively wealthy future if I have to put up with that. So what I'm saying to you is, it's a new chapter. It's something exciting, and that's what you have to do. You have to find hope in the future that you're building for yourself, because believe me, that's so much more exciting than the one you had with them. It's the unknown. It's a bit scary at times, but you have the best person with you to go into that future with, and that's you, yourself, who knows you better than anyone, who loves you unconditionally and is there through thick and thin and isn't going anywhere till death do us part and all that stuff. All right? So, best foot forward, put your big girl knickers on and take that step forward. And be brave. Live the dream, your dream, whatever it might be, and leave them behind.